horoscope for the weekly horoscope for Aries for the week of July 8th, 2024. And yeah, so I think after this, I'll turn that light on. But anyway, so this week Palace goes direct on the 9th, which is a better energy at 10:47 p.m. And then also on the 11th at 12:19 p.m., Venus enters Leo. And I talk about this on the monthly horoscopes, which is on my homepage, so you can check that out. I'm also still doing the $20 email readings as well. You can check that out in the link in the description box below. Been very, very busy on that, so make sure you check that out. Also, I have a membership page. I already did the mini readings for my members, and then towards the end of the month, I'm going to do another reading for the month of, it's just another mini reading, and it's pretty good. So check it out. So Monday you have a stellium in your 4th house, and I feel like you can be realistic about how much you do for others. Hi Elle, I hope you're feeling better. And for some of you, this could be a move happening. You can be getting into what other people, you can be more invested in other people in your life. And for some of you here, I feel like you need to pick and choose your battles. Either you're going to be going through a divorce and you can be being kicked out of the home. For some of you here, God forbid, you could be getting evicted at this time and you can get kicked out of the home. For others of you, I feel like you could be getting into fights with your family or friends that you're staying with and you can get kicked out. Your father may receive more popular attention at this time. You can be inclined to host a party at your home, or for some of you this is selling your home, so there could be an open house happening. Not the best time for privacy this week. You're likely to let me see, you may not be getting along with landlord or property managers, or you can be fighting with landlords. You can be looking for another situation for yourself in regards to living situation. You can be feeling the need to just move because you don't like the space that you're in. I know. Thank you, Al. I hope you feel better and keeping you in my thoughts and prayers. Okay, darling? Love you. Mwah. Even though you're going to be with me all night long, but I'll just say it early. So for some of you here, this could be dealing with an on-again, off-again relationship, or certain relationships in your life can be difficult to rely on at this time. For others of you, this could be your children wanting more freedom because it's like the last month of summer at this time. You're welcome. Avoid investing in financial matters at this time. Vesta's trining the North Node in the 1st and 5th house. You can be standing out and making it a point to be seen, or you can be starting a new creative project. You can be more in tune to your inner child, and you can be focusing more on your children. On the 9th, Palace goes direct in Scorpio. Your way of thinking can stand in the way of progress and you moving forward in a situation. You can be reevaluating your career direction, or you can be reevaluating your business because you're not seeing what you want with the social media or with business, or your money is not popping the way you want it to pop, or with business can be dealing with chargebacks at this time, God forbid. The Lilith moon in your 6th house is also forming an air trine at this time with this energy here. Hi, Leona. And this could be, you may not feel like you are deserving of good things at this time. You could be your own worst damn enemy for some of you here. So check your natal chart for Pluto in Libra, because I feel, or if you have like a stellium, if those of you in your 50s, you may have a stellium in your 6th house. So I would be careful with this because you're feeling like you're not deserving of things, you're not deserving of a good relationship or whatever, and you're really beating yourself up for at this time with this energy here. Okay, so you're really like not in a receiving mood, and you're kind of like being your own worst enemy here. You can be indecisive at this time, or not wanting to go along with money making ideas. So you can be like getting other people's opinions at this time. For some of you, this is in regards to creating a business, but at the same time, you're scared to create a business. You're scared to take chances because you're allowing the conversation with Libra at this time to go on. So it depends what's going on in your natal chart. And even with the 7th house, you're allowing Libra energy, Lilith moon energy to kind of dictate what's going on at this time with this energy here. So even though you're coming up with really awesome money making ideas, it doesn't mean that you'll use them. Even though you have opportunities, or you're lonely and you want to go ask out somebody that you have a crush on, doesn't mean that you will. This is a time for love relationships, but at the same time, you can be your own worst enemy. People are going to come to you out of the woodwork wanting to help you and play Captain Save-A-Ho. Let them, but you won't let them, you know? So you're really depriving yourself of things at this time because you're really intriguing those conversations in your head that you're not worthy. You're not worthy of love. You're not worthy of that pretty woman or whatever, or that handsome dude, you know? So it's kind of like, you know, don't do that to yourself, okay? Do not do that to yourself. On the 10th, you want to express yourself more fully and will feel more creative than usual. Involvement with children is more likely at this time. This is an excellent time to be creative, and you could produce a lot of art or content at this time with the social media. You may discover that you have musical abilities, or you just love to sing at this time with this energy. I feel like you're very good with numbers at this time. Something you hear or learn about, or the opinion of someone could bother you and disturb your sense of peace at this time. You might find it inappropriate, rude, or downright irritating. Superficiality is not in your vocabulary at this time, so you could be avoiding fake ass people that come up to you and go, hi, how are you? Oh my God. You know, and you're just like, F off. Okay? A lover or friend might offer you information or advice that you don't want to hear at this time because you're not ready to make certain changes in your life, so you may want to hear it. Others simply aren't pleasing you right now. It's not the best time for business transactions with this energy, beauty treatments, or purchases for the home. Be careful in matters of money. You may also tend to misplace items now. You could lose your phone at this time, even temporarily. So be careful with this energy. This can be a situation where someone thought they saw your man or girl at this time with someone else, and they're going to tell you about it, and then you're going to get upset about it, okay, and then fight with your partner. But really, it could be a lie, and it could be a situation here where somebody is just saying that because they want your man or girl with this energy. So they're putting a lot of doubt in your head about your relationship and stuff. So I would be careful of conniving females or males at this time, because they could be trying to get your girl or your guy at this time with this energy here, okay? And then you just falling for the trap. Or it could be a situation similar like that with work, and you could be dealing with a Gemini, so I would be careful, or a Scorpio, and they just know how to talk to you just right to make it sound like somebody's really trying to start shit with you when nobody's trying to start nothing with you. And this person, or a Leo, and this person's like stirring the pot to get you reactive so you can get reactive and do something. So at this time, I really wouldn't trust what other people are saying to you, and I would really go to the horse's mouth, or I would wait until you can collect some evidence, okay? But other than that, be careful what happens this week with the gossip and other people, because other people are just trying to get you mad so you could either break up with your partner and they're gonna scurry on in, or this is a situation with work where you're in a leadership position and they're trying to start shit with you and another person so you can lose your job, okay? On the 11th, Hygeia moves into Taurus this week in your second house. So now your money can be dictating your health, okay? And it's squaring, let me see. Oh, I don't know what it's squaring. So you're definitely getting poo-pooed on this week. You could be reevaluating your career direction because you can be feeling devalued at this time. So this is probably you with the social media, with the 11th house. You may not be feeling loved at this time with this energy. You could have more trolling than usual, or you could just be more sensitive to what everybody's saying to you at this time. If you're not really seeing anything going on, you're just going to be or you're just being trolled. So, you know, this could be really a rough time for you with career. Either you're not seeing anything happening at this time, so it could feel like you could feel like the weight of the world on your shoulders, or you're being trolled. I feel like for some of you here, you need to kind of give yourself a break and give yourself like like an opportunity not to focus on the comment bars this week, because you're so obsessed with what everybody's saying on there at this time with this energy. And if it's not anything more than praise, then you're going to lose your shit. You're so obsessed and concerned about what other people think of you because the Lilith moon in your 6th house. So you could be like ultra, not in your 6th house, in your 7th house. So you could be like ultra sensitive at this time because it's also opposing Uranus at this time, you know, and you could be fighting back and forth and stuff like that. I really wouldn't allow certain things or situations or people to get to you, because you also have an air trine happening with the Lilith moon as well, 3rd, 7th, and 11th house. So this could be a really positive energy time for you as well. Bad publicity is good publicity. You know, it's all about the algorithm, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share. On the 12th, Venus is in Leo. On the 11th, in the 5th house, a new love relationship that begins can be more practical. Passions and romance may be secondary. There is an urge to invest now. You may have an important responsibility with your child, not necessarily your own. This could be like your grandbabies, or this could be a situation here where somebody gets taken, goes to jail or whatever for drugs or whatever, and you're in possession of their child. So it could be a situation like that happening, and you're taking care of their child for now while the parent goes through their stuff with children's services. Okay, for some of you, you can be reevaluating your career direction because you're seeing other people grow or getting ahead around you with career, and you're feeling devalued. Like I said, you need your thank you. For some of you, stay off the internet, because this could be you seeing pictures of friends or family doing things at this time. Hi, Sydney. So it could be things like that happening here. You can be feeling jealous of the pictures that you are seeing at this time. You can be feeling like an outsider. For some of you, if this is like a crush that you have and you're spying on them at this time, and they're posting up stuff because they're wrong-way and they're trying to get your damn attention, and they don't know how to get your damn attention because they're female. And you know, us females, we ain't gonna go after you straight men. So you're going to have to put your balls on eventually and clap, clap, clap and say, hey, you want to go to Starbucks? I like Starbucks. Okay? And like sit there and chat, you know? So, yeah. I like sushi. I like Starbucks. Let me see. I like ramen. Okay. You could go take me to a ramen shop. I love ramen bowls. I think they're so much fun. So, anyways, I digress. So, this could be also careful with your spending. Your money, you can be more dictated by your emotional self, or you could be feeling some kind of damn way after you spend. This is a difficult time for your love life. It may be hard for you to express love and affection as it feels awkward to you, so just do it, okay? And you may tend to sit or stand in a closed position. Just be damn vulnerable. Put your little balls on and just go clap, 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 clap. Okay, like I said, I like Bucky Poos. I like iced venti white chocolate mocha with oat milk. Okay, it's near and dear to my heart, except if it's Thanksgiving. Then I like that apple pie one. But you better make sure you catch me when it comes out, because after 3 weeks of it, I get kind of bored of it, and then I go back to my iced venti white chocolate mocha. So, but I do love ramen. You can never fail with food. I do love food. I am an eater. I like the Cheesecake Factory. I haven't been there in like almost 20 years. So if there is a Cheesecake Factory in freaking Ohio, you can take me there. Or PF Chang's. I haven't been there in 20 years. So yeah. Okay? Not picky. So anyways, the first card I come up with is the Queen of Swords. Violence. She screams violence. Okay, so I would be careful with this energy, because that's you. You could be pissed off about something. You could be having tantrums and tiaras being thrown at this time with this energy here as well. The Page of Coins. I feel that other people could find you very reliable. You could be very frustrated with somebody because somebody could be relying on you a little bit too much, and you're just like, ugh, you know, and it feels like you can never catch a break, or you're just wanting to spend more time to yourself and be all up in your feelings and not say anything, but then you have like little kids attached to your ass that won't leave you the hell alone, and you're just like, ugh. So, you know, you just feel like you can't get a break this week. And you can be a little bit bipolar with this energy because the Lilith moon is in the house and she's a bit intense and she's in the sign of Libra. You know, think Putin, okay? And she wants to be a dictator and she wants to control, but she can't. The Two of Wands, this is a time to be inventive, original in your way of thinking at this time. I feel like for some of you here, you can be starting a new project with this energy here as well. The Six of Swords, get the hell out of your damn head. It's not the place to be, and you're going to be all up in that bitch too because the Lilith moon is opposing your first house. Plus, we got that cardinal square happening. So it's not really well aspected, is it? But she got that air trine, so thoughts can become things. So if you wanted to create a slippery slope of messes and hot mess, this is your chance to do it. I do see traveling coming up. The Death card does bring about changes, of course. So change is happening for you at this time with this energy. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risks, being open-minded to anything new because you can't stand monotony at this time, so you love change. The Eight of Coins, I feel like there is something new coming up in regards to work, and you can be throwing yourself into your career during this time period as well with this energy. For some of you, this could be dealing with obsessive thinking. So again, get the hell out of your damn head. It's not the place to be. The Justice card, I feel for some of you here, this could be going through a divorce at this time. For some of you, not all of you. Okay, if I read you, then no. For others of you, this is like you either getting fired from your job, you quitting your job, or leaving a situation, and it's not going to just impact you. It's going to affect everybody around you. Now, remember, in the beginning of the astrology, I said some of you might be getting kicked out of your home during this time period as well. So that could also be happening for some of you here as well. This could be an end of an era with this energy. The Ace of Coins, recognition and success is coming to you during this time period as well. As I connect with the energies, I feel like some of you need to take care of your finances with this energy. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to our question I did not answer. I feel like for some of you, as I connect, you could be haggling at this time and trying to get deals with other people, okay? Either you're trying to buy a car from somebody or something like that, and you could be trying to haggle with them, okay, is what I'm picking up. I feel like for others of you, I feel like, yeah, you're haggling, okay? You are being persistent about it, and you're really not taking no for an answer. Oh, you are feeling that Libra energy, aren't you? Ooh, okay. The Tower card talks of a move happening, traveling coming up, your new normal coming in. Delays in traveling are happening as well with this energy. The Four of Coins, you can be using this time period to save money at this time with this energy here as well. For others of you, I feel like you can be a little bit stubborn in your way of thinking. You could be starting your own business at this time with this energy, a good time to do it. The Four of Swords, you're trying to create more stability in your life. I feel like those of you in Europe, you could be getting contract jobs at this time. And I do see this being a great time for contract jobs. For others of you, this is dealing with court. Court could be going your way at this time. So dealing with litigations, negotiations could be going your way as well. For some of you here, of course, inheritance. I see inheritance happening for some of you here. I feel like for some of you, you may have choices between two job offers and you're trying to pick the best one for you, which I feel like you will. Some of you, there could be traveling for work at this time. And they may even like get you a home, like a place to live while you're traveling. For others of you, I feel like if you're dealing with money with court, you're going to get that money. So this could be dealing with life insurance policies. This could be dealing with homeowners insurance or a car accident, okay? Or you're suing somebody for money, so you may get that at this time as well. The King of Swords, business is picking up for some of you. A popular energy time for those of you in media and social media. You have a lot of influence over other people at this time. I feel like for some of you, I feel like you could be feeling shameful about something, or you could be dealing with like a guilty pleasure at this time, because I feel like there's like a guilt or something going on. So you could be feeling guilty about something, and you could be allowing that to mess with your mental self this week as well. So be careful with that, because guilt does come out in some kind of like mental disorder from what I've experienced with other people. For others of you, this could be dealing with court. And for some of you here, you may have to deal with debt collectors, or this could be dealing with the IRS sending you to court at this time to try to collect the debt from you with this energy here as well. Or mortgage company could be trying to collect the debt from you with this energy during this time period with this energy, okay? The Page of Cups, I feel, for some of you, you could be going to court because you witnessed something, okay? I do see a reconciliation happening as well with this energy here. For some of you, you may have to be patient with love, okay? So if you're waiting for somebody to come in, they may be taking a while, because whenever this one comes in, that means it's not happening anytime soon. The Knight of Cups, I feel like, you know, this is new love coming towards you during this time period, but I don't feel like it's happening anytime soon, okay? The Seven of Wands, I feel like you can be feeling restless or impatient. I feel like you could be waiting for a particular person. You know, for some of you here, you can't, you could be waiting for a particular person to ask you out. And then, you know, if you're the dude and you're a straight dude, you could be waiting for this woman to ask you out. No, she's not going to do it. I'm not going to do it either. Okay. I would not. I'd rather fall on my sword, literally, than do that. Like, seriously, if you want to watch me like throw up, okay, let me do that. I would probably bite my tongue. I mean, I'd be a hot mess. Like, I would just be a hot mess, just hot mess, you know? It'd just be like, I can't. And then I'd probably go into a seizure, because it's that bad. It is that bad, okay? I do see more responsibilities at work. So for some of you here, this can be business picking up at this time. I do feel like other people could be imposing on you for favors during this time period as well with this energy. So be careful with what you say yes to at this time, even though Venus is conjunct with Vulcan, so there's not a likelihood that you will say yes. The Two of Swords doesn't mean this, but I feel like you can be having some important conversations with certain people in your life. For others of you, I feel like you can be waiting last minute before you make certain decisions in your life at this time with this energy. And this could be in regards to getting a job, okay? You may have job options coming up, and I feel like it's like, can I call you back? Da 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 da. And they're like, okay. And it could be like that kind of situation, you know? So, and then you call them back right before they were going to call somebody else to hire them, okay? The Five of Swords, I feel like you can be getting bullied at this time. I do see confrontation happening with this energy here. Alrighty, so be careful when dealing with other people this week with this energy. The Nine of Coins, you know what? It's that astrology. Go back to the astrology when I was talking about that gossip. And like people trying to stir the pot with you and trying to get you to fight other people at this time. That could be what's happening during this time period. So really be careful with the gossip and what you hear. Don't believe everything you hear, because it's a trap. The Knight of Wands, yeah, you're taking it to the internet. You could be defending yourself or your relationship on the internet, okay? But I do feel like you have like a lot of influence. It's a great time for teachers, speakers with this energy. The Ace of Cups, I feel like you can be moving in with your partner with this energy. I do see emotional validation coming towards you. I feel like you're over certain situations going on in your life, so you could be trying to think about quitting your job at this time. For some of you here, because you don't like the people, because the people could be throwing you under the bus at this time. For some of you, you could be walking away from the stress. The Four of Cups, you're more about your peace at this time. So you can be this week, towards the end of the week, like in quiet mode and not really talking to anybody, because you're just like annoyed with people at this time. Okay, so that could be also happening with you with this energy. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money, so there could be more money coming in with this energy for you. And then the Ten of Wands, I feel like you can be dealing with other people's responsibilities with this energy. I'm hearing more money, more problems at this time with this energy. So this could be by the end of the week, new debt collectors or unexpected expenditures could be happening. So make sure you save your money, okay? I love you, my Rams. I'm going to go on to the Taurus. So if you would like a reading with me, check it out in the link in the description box below as well, okay? Kisses. Mwah.